The fear of being judged and criticized by other people is incredibly powerful in stopping you from being able to move forward in your life, to create the life you want to create, to express yourself the way you want to express yourself, and do the things you want to do with your life. Allowing that judgment to keep you stuck and trapped in a life that you know isn't being really authentic is not helping you, and it's not helping other people either. And there is a way that you can actually change this feeling and not care so much about whether other people judge you or criticize you. Because at the end of the day, it's just your ego telling you it's not safe to be judged, because back when you were a child, being judged, being criticized, made you think that you might be left alone, you might be abandoned. And as a child, being abandoned and left alone is pretty much, seems like a death sentence. So at the back of our minds, when we're worrying about being judged and criticized, is that feeling of losing our lives and being killed because we've been excommunicated from the tribe and we're out on our own, and it does not feel good. So today we're going to be tapping on judgment and criticism. But before we do, hi, I'm Sandra Inman, author of Tapping into Abundance using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. And if you want to do just that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And if you've been tapping along to a few of my videos now and you haven't subscribed, do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on future tapping videos. So let's start tapping on the fear of judgment. It's going to be a tapping rant, and I'm going to include the general things I hear from my clients when we're tapping, and also things that I've also experienced through my experience of fear of judgment and criticism from other people. So, karate chop point. Even though I fear being judged, it really scares me when I think about being judged by other people. So much so, I judge myself even more. And I don't like it. I'm just going to love, honor, and accept myself anyway. Even though judgment, I don't like it. I'm okay. Even though I fear judgment. It doesn't feel safe. I'm not safe when I'm judged. It feels like a death sentence. I'm just going to honor how I feel. So tapping on the points, this fear of judgment, this fear of being judged. Being judged is not good enough. Being judged is a bad person. Being judged is not caring. Being judged is anything. It scares me. I feel shame. It brings up feelings of shame. Feelings of shame. Being judged. I don't like feeling shame. I don't like feeling guilt. I don't want to be shamed. I don't want to feel guilt. This fear of judgment. I'm really good at it. I judge myself all the time. I judge myself because it feels safe. It's like it protects me. It prepares me. Being prepared for other people's judgment. Judging myself, just in case I'm judged by others. It stops me from acting. It stops me from speaking my truth. It stops me from expressing myself. It stops me from doing what I want to do. Because it just feels safer not to act at all. Better to not do it. Better to not say it. Just stay where I am, where it's safe. Even if it feels awful. Even if it feels like I'm not being honest. Even if it feels like I'm wasting my life away. It just feels safer. This fear of judgment, it stops me from doing so many things. And I'm the biggest judge of all. I'm the worst. Other people have to be pretty good to beat me. I am the biggest critic of myself. To protect myself, I judge myself to protect myself from other people's judgment. No wonder I feel stuck. But at least now I know. This feeling of judgment, this fear of judgment, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it flow down my body, down into the ground, through my feet, down my spine, down through my feet into the ground. This fear of judgment. And taking a deep breath and letting it out. So check in with how you feel, thoughts, feelings, sensations after you've done that tapping around judgment. Judgment, the fear of judgment always revolves around not just the fear of being judged by other people, but you will be judging yourself. And the reason why you're judging yourself so harshly is so that you don't risk other people judging you. So it becomes this really vicious thing where you end up judging yourself, stopping yourself from moving forward because you're worried that people are going to say certain things about you or treat you in a certain way, going to reject you, going to abandon you, you're going to be by yourself, you're going to have no friends, everyone's going to turn against you, you're just going to be left out in the cold. And of course the ego gets afraid because it thinks that sounds a bit like annihilation to me and I don't like the sound of that. My job's to keep you safe. So the best way to do that is to have you judge yourself so that you won't go and do those things that other people, or say those things that other people are going to judge you for. It's wonderful the ego loves you so much that it'll do that for you. The problem is you need to update your beautiful little ego and say to it, okay, time for an update. Okay, I really want to do this thing. I really want to be able to say what I want to say and do what it is I want to do. And at the same time, I still want you to keep me nice and safe. I just want you to give me a little bit of space so that I can make this change and basically negotiate with your ego so that it actually understands that it's got a new task now, and the new task is to give you some room to be able to move forward and do what you want to do and keep you safe at the same time. So that means it can jump in and let you know when it's not safe. It's about making friends with your ego, giving it an update, and tapping is a really great way to give your ego that little update about, okay, now it's time to be an adult. We don't have to be so scared anymore. I'm not a child. I can take care of myself and make those changes that you need to make. If you like the video, hit the like button, share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to do more tapping, certainly get my book, Tapping into Abundance, using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. The link to that is in the description field below this video. I'm Sandra, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.